Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to the our channel Ashto Inudabi, Oneness in Astrology and Spirituality. So here we're bringing in awareness for Abhi, and we're going to talk about sun gazing and the benefits of sun gazing. So to talk about sun gazing, we must first understand what is sun gazing. Now, there's a lot of misconception about sun gazing. Um, there's people have different opinions on this here, but fundamentally, it's always nice to look at everybody's experiences. Now, opinions and experiences are different. Having an opinion about something generally comes from a place of not an experience, but just a belief. So, if it's coming from your experience, then good. So, I'm going to answer this question here that was given to me. What are the benefits of rising with the sun in the morning? Fundamentally, what this person is trying to ask is the benefits of sun gazing. So I'm going to explain um, my experiences on this here, and hopefully you can obviously implement this and harness what you can in your own way. We must understand what the sun is first. The sun is the source of all existence. I mean, this is a fact. This is not debatable. The plants, the animals, all life is dependent on the sun. In fact, the sun is the source of everything that exists in this material world. So, if the sun is the source of all existence, then therefore I must pay attention to that. So this is my thinking before I can even start to sun gaze. This is where my thinking. This is how it originated from. How I started doing sun gazing, or the time when I started doing this. I first asked myself, what is the purpose of gazing at the sun? Why not gaze at the moon? Why not gaze at every other thing? Why the sun? Because the sun is the most important for me. Basically, based on my awareness, the sun is the source of all existence. Therefore, it is that which is the most important. Whether I call it a thing, a planet, or a luminary, or a light bulb, or whatever it is, doesn't really matter. It's the source of all existence. So then the next thing I asked myself is, when is the sun's rays most powerful? For me, I felt the sun's rays or the sun's light is most powerful in the rise. So I try my best to make sure that I am present at that sunrise. Depending where you are, some people it's at 6:30, 5, 6, 6:30. Some people at 7. Depending where you are, it's very important to get that 45 degree and under. You know, on the east, on your east, the sun's rays at 45 degrees and under. This is when the sun's light is at its strongest. Now, when I go out to sun gaze, I don't just look at the sun. I first I first close my eyes. I acknowledge the sun's presence there. I pay attention to it and I close my eyes. Why? Because I want to focus on the sun. Obviously, you cannot stare at the sun continuously. So I close my eyes while my face is directly at the sun. I now start to see the sun's presence in between my two eyes, just the top of my forehead. I start to see the sun's light there, which generally is around, it's about an orange, more or less like a reddish orangish color, very small, and I pay attention to that. Now, why I do this is the pineal gland. I'm trying to stimulate the pineal gland. The pineal gland is the only eye that we ever had. It's the only eye that we will ever have. It's the eye of knowing. It's the pineal gland. It's the eye of sight. Now, in order to stimulate such an eye, the presence of the sun is very important. Or acknowledging the presence of the sun is very important. So what I do is I take at least 30 seconds to a minute to just gaze at the sun with my eyes closed, focusing at the center of my forehead. I now can see the presence of the sun, that orangish, reddish, circular or cyclic sight. And I thank the sun for my presence in this world. I thank the sun for my presence in this world. I thank the sun for its light, its warmth, its heat, and I thank the sun for my presence in this world. Now, why I do that is because gratitude is a very high vibrational frequency. It takes you to a very high vibrational frequency. Now, ultimately, this is what you want to do. You want to start your day on a high vibrational note. And it's so amazing that gratitude, by being at the ground, by being grounded, this elevates you. So, from gratitude, you are rising in frequency. And at the start of the day, when you show gratitude, you're rising in frequency. Your day is made for you. Now, this is a spiritual benefit of sun gazing. Now, it might sound a bit off because how are you gazing at the sun when your eyes are closed? Well, you can actually open your eyes as well, because this is what I do. Eventually, I open my eyes and I look at the sun. I put my two hands up, my two palms, I put it up facing the sun. I stretch my hand wide apart, as wide as I can. I feel that light, that energy entering into my palms. I feel it. And then I put my hands together, right palm against the left palm, like like when you are praying. The index fingers together, the middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, and thumbs together, the right and left hand palms together, and I channel that energy from the sun. I take my thumb from the right hand and the left hand, both is together, and I point it towards my heart or my solar plexus chakra. And I channel that energy from the sun into my being. And this is maybe about a minute or two. And I give off these words verbally. I am love. I am happiness. I am peace. I am joy. I am spirit soul. I am love. I am happiness. I am peace. I am joy. I am spirit soul. I do this to affirm, to align, so that the universe align, or I align myself with the universe. And the universe aligns the energies to give off exactly that which I am giving off, which is love, happiness, peace, joy. So this is a very quick but effective way to start your day. This process that I've just explained wouldn't take you more than 5 minutes. At max 5 minutes. What time it will take you 5 minutes? Yet that very same 5 minutes gives you the energy, it gives you the sight for the rest of the day. Now, the benefits of this year, spiritually, you will rise in vibration, you will be able to think clearly, you'll be able to handle decisions that once used to baffle you, you will be able to remain unattached. Over time, you'll be unattached to the outcome of events. Over time, you'll be very joyful because of the affirmations. It'll take you a quicker time to get things done than before. You will start to feel happy for no reason. Your immune system starts to strengthen. Your metabolic rate starts to increase. And most importantly, you'll be able to see the source of existence in everything after some time. All right, so thank you very, very much. There's much, much, much more benefits to this. But fundamentally, I want you guys to focus on the health and the spiritual reasons. There are way more spiritual reasons why you should do this. But we're not going to go too much into all of that. The basics is just enough to understand. In time, as you start to feel whatever we've discussed now, then it's then safe to discuss other things. It's pointless if we discuss other things now because it's not going to be within your experience up until we actually do this. All right. So thank you very, very much, dear listeners. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Ram. Hari Bol.